Welcome back, everybody, to the lounge. Glad to be here. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your day has been well for you. I hope your week's been well for you as well. I want to take the time to give a shout out to our newest subscribers. Thanks to Mr. Jack. Jack, you the man, brother. You the man. A good dude right there, guys. Seriously. You know what I really like about Jack? You know what really makes him stand out from, from just being in the normal crowd, right? His kindness. And that's, it's crazy because, we got a lot of really good people here at the lounge. But have you ever noticed when you're around someone, after, maybe just even a few minutes, you just know when a person is a good person or if they're, kind of on the fishy-wishy side, you know what I mean? To where you're like, I don't know about that person. But Jack, we know about you. You're a good dude. You treat people good. And you know what? You're honest. You're straight to the point and you're honest. And I think that that's a good thing. I don't want to get caught up on the whole Jack conversation, but I think, another thing that's really, is a positive thing for Jack is that he's able to stand up and speak his feelings without, causing a mockery over it, right? So, thumbs up to you, Jack. Again, shout out to all the new subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you that are here at the lounge, and a shout out to all the subscribers in general. You guys are wonderful people, and I just respect the hell out of you. I really do. So this is one of my motivational podcasts, vlogs, whatever you want to call it. I like to give people motivation, something to lift them up, to make them feel good about who they are and what they're doing in life. I don't know what everybody's doing. I don't know what you're doing. But what I do know is that if you've got the right mindset and the right self-esteem, we got some weird playing going here. There we go. You got some weird, goodness, I fixed it. We got it. All right. If you've got good self-esteem and good mindset, no matter what you're going through, you can get through it. I brought something up interesting yesterday when I did my video for Jack and the ones that came over and joined the lounge, thanks to him. And we was talking about, when someone's sick, just in general now, you guys, if you're sick, right? I have noticed, and I do this, I try to do this. I try not to let, when I get sick, I try not to let it bring me down. And I found the secret weapon for when you're sick. It's not a cure, but it's definitely a secret weapon to get through it, right? And that's the mind, baby. The mind. If you, honestly, I'm being serious here, guys, and I know some might think I'm just an idiot or whatever, but that's okay. I still love you. You gotta love your enemies. Remember that. If you keep a positive mindset about it, like even though when you're sick, you're like, okay, here I am, I wake up, I'm sick. But if you start telling yourself in your mind, you know what? I'm going to get through this. I'm going to fight this. It's not so bad. I'm telling you, it will make the world of a difference. It will. And I know that sounds crazy, but it works. So if you are, one of you that's out there, if you are sick or you're going through something rough, I know it's hard to have a positive mindset when you feel like that, when you feel down and you feel yucky and all that. But do me a favor and try it, okay? Just try with all your might, with all your brain power that you've got. Just try to change the way you think, okay? It will help you, I promise. It will. Now, we had one of our loungers, we're going to say anonymous number one. There was an email sent to me and they wanted me to respond on this. So here I am. I'm going to respond on it. I'm going to try to remember roughly how they had said it in the email. So just bear with me here if I, don't get it fully exactly the way it was said. But in a nutshell, we're going to break it down in a nutshell. All right. Basically, it said, John, I try to stay positive all the time. I try to stay motivated. They said they wanted to let us know that, the videos that we do here definitely helps them to feel better about themselves. And I think that's wonderful. They said, but the problem is, it's where I'm staying. I'm around people that are negative, and they're always finding ways to pick on me, give me a hard time, insult me, and then at the end of the day, they act like nothing's wrong. That is the problem that I'm having. How do I get through this? What do? I don't want to leave because I love the people that I'm around, but I'm tired of being nobody to these people. It's a rough question, man. It really is. It's never easy dealing with that type of thing, right? It's never easy. And I totally understand where you're coming from, okay? Let me fix that. Listen, this is what you got to do. You got to stand up. You got to stand up, friend, and you got to say, I'm tired of this. You know you love them. And maybe they even know you love them and care about them. But evidently they don't know how you feel. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we just got to stand up and tell how we feel. Now, this very well could make them mad, or it could, cause a bit of a ruckus between you and them. But hey, let me ask you, is it worth standing up and saying, you know what, I'm tired of you doing this to me, and I'm going to ask you one last time to please respect my feelings, because if you don't, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go back to California, right? You traveled over God knows how many miles it is, but from basically one side of the map to the other to be with these people. It's time you get your respect. It is time that they respect you. But if they can't, as bad as I hate to say this, if they continue to treat you that way, it goes back to when I talked about the environment that you live in, okay? This is an environment that you're in right now that is negative. There's, from what you've told me, there's no positive, nothing positive at all about this environment. That it's always negative, it's always hateful, it's always fighting and yelling and screaming and criticizing and belittling. This is not the type of environment that anyone needs to live in. So you need to stand up and say, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And if you love me, and if you respect me, and if you want me to be here anymore, you are going to start respecting me, please. Okay? That's the first option you can do. The second option is something that a lot of people cannot stand, but it works. All right? I'm about to give you some heavy artillery here, and you might have to break out the big ones here, all right? The silent treatment, my friend. The silent treatment will drive people insane. Okay? It will. I'm not kidding you. Listen, stop that. Thank you, Roger. I've got old man Roger on the other side of the studio doing the controls here. Maybe he'll say hello to the guest here later. Listen, silence is a wonderful weapon. A wonderful weapon. People don't like when you give them that silent treatment. Because when you do that, they don't know if you're really paying attention to them, if you're just completely ignoring them. It just drives people bonkers. It does. It really does. People don't like it, right? Now Roger's got people laughing at me. That's not nice. Anyways, what do you guys think out there? I've got a little bit of a crowd here in the studio that's, they're right outside the studio watching. Those of you outside the studio, let's switch the audio over to them. What do you guys think about my suggestions here? Okay. Well, there we go. You know, there's nothing cool about anybody belittling other people. I mean, how would you feel if you was belittled all the time, if you was insulted all the time, if you was criticized all the time? Do you not have a soul? Do you not have a heart? Do you not have feelings? Do you not have anything inside of that shell that you're walking around in? Come on, treat people with respect. I've learned that you treat people with respect and they'll treat you with respect. That's the way it should be. Now in this case, Anonymous number 1, you have been very respectful to these people and they're just not giving a damn. They're not giving a damn. And I'm being straight to the point here. If they gave a damn, they would stop. They would have stopped a long time ago. So, Anonymous 1, it is time for you to let them know that you are sick and tired of it. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, Anonymous. Okay? And you know what? Sometimes we gotta do that. Sometimes we just have to just throw all the other things to the side, stand up, and tell it how it is, baby. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I hope that I gave you a couple decent pieces of advice here. I hope it works out for you. Listen to the crowd out there today, all my loungers, all the fam. To the fam, if you guys have any suggestions at all for Anonymous, do me a favor and go ahead and leave your comments down below in the comments section, and let's see if we can help out Anonymous get through this ridiculous situation that he is going through right now. Nobody deserves that, right? So let's help out Anonymous. Let's do that. While you guys are at it, give us a thumbs up and be sure to tap on that subscribe button. Join us here at the lounge and click on that little bell right there to set your notifications. That way you don't miss anything, see? When we do a vlog or a podcast, that bell is going to get your attention and say, hey, we got something going on over at the lounge. You know, Yeah, so hopefully that helps you out, Anonymous. And for anybody else out there, listen, I love giving motivational speeches. I love to help other people. If you're going through something in your life, you know, it's really hard sometimes to let people know what you're going through. So I like to try to make it easier on people. And what I do is I let you guys, you know, send an email or send a message, sharing your story. And the beautiful part is I never, ever do I say a name. I never say, hey, Shauna's going through this. Or, hey, Jack just went and stole candy from that 4-year-old kid over there. I'm joking. He didn't steal no candy. At least I don't think he did. Jack, you ain't stealing no candy, are you? Because if you are, you better be sharing. You better be sharing. But no, it's a good way for you to be able to kind of get the stress off your chest, right? In a way to where you know that no one knows, you know, who you are. They don't know that it's about you. They don't know that it's you going through something. And I can guarantee you that I do not judge. So if you're going through something, you know what? We all go through things. I don't judge people for that. I totally understand. I do. I really do. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. I mean, the way I see it is this. Life happens. And we all go through things, right? So if you're ever going through something and you're fed up, you're sick of it, you're stressed out, don't do anything stupid, okay? Don't do anything stupid. Not when you got a place that you can come to and you can spill out your feelings. You can talk to whoever you want. You can talk to me or one of the other loungers if we're doing a live stream. If we're not doing a live stream, I guarantee you this. If you're going through something and you need suggestions or you need to get something resolved, I will go out of my way to go live just for you. That's the way I roll. I care about all of you. I care about what happens to you. I care about whether you're happy or not. That's why I'm always doing this. So never, ever forget that I care about your feelings. I care about, you know, who you are and what's going on in your life. I do care. I love the hell out of every single one of you. Every one of you guys have given me something. You've given me a lot of inspiration on this end. You've given me a lot of motivation. You've given me great self-esteem. You guys have done that. Not just because I try to, you know, use a good mindset and all that. Yeah, I do that stuff. But you guys have became a huge impact in my life. And I'm very thankful for every one of you. I know we're a channel that's, you know, slowly growing. I know that sometimes we see things that we don't want to see about, you know, just people being mean. But we're going to ignore that from now on, aren't we? We're going to ignore it. We're going to stay positive, and we're going to help the ones that have fallen down. When you fall, we lift you up. When you cry, I wipe your eyes. When you laugh, we laugh with you. And when you fight, we fight with you. Okay? That is what we're about. And when I say fight, I don't mean, you know, the hate, you know, back and forth on YouTube. You know what I'm saying. I'm speaking in general terms here. That's what we do here. That's just what we do. All right? So hopefully this will help out some of you. I hope. And yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. If you need anything, you know what to do. I appreciate every one of you guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and tap on that bell to set your notifications. And until next time, We're out of here, folks.